All right, welcome back to the foundry. I've got a 10th generation F-Series truck. It's an 02 model, and she's been acting up on me a little bit. Now, she's up in years, but if she thinks that's going to give her a license to cause me problems, she's mistaken, because we're going to nip that in the bud right now. So here's my 2002 F150. Been having kind of a strange problem with it. Thought I'd post in case anybody else was having a similar issue. And what it's doing is my right rear turn signal only works when it wants to. Same for the brake light. So I put a new bulb in it naturally. Did that twice, in fact, and didn't solve it. So I was going to get my test light and check the plug for the taillights, and as I was getting ready to pull it up in the shop, I noticed something. When I moved the tilt steering, the problem resolved itself. All right, as you can see, the turn signal works when the wheel is fully up. But when I tilt it down to the driving position, rear turn signal quits working. See how fast the arrow is blinking? Tilt it back up, goes back to working. Tilt it all the way down, still works. Put it in the driving position, goes back to blinking real fast, and the right rear turn signal is not working. So after digging into this thing and wiggling some wires around, I was able to trace it to the turn signal switch, which is right here. I've got it unbolted but still plugged in, and it doesn't appear to be the switch itself. I wiggled the plug and everything started working, so that indicated to me that there was a bad connection. And if you look right down to the tip of my finger, you see this wire? It has pulled out of the plug, and that is the issue. So I took this cover off so I could easily access the plug, and you have to pull the ignition switch out to take that cover off. There's a pin in the bottom. You'll see it if you look under there. You push that up when the key is in the on position, and this whole switch assembly slides out. You can take your cover off, slide it back in. So now you can see what happened here. This switch, or this plug has totally failed. You see the broken plastic pieces down in there? And the wires are all screwed up in there. So hopefully I can order just this plug, and ooh, another piece just fell out of it. That's great. Hopefully I can order this plug, and I've got another wire here that's about to pull out altogether. That's wonderful. So this is the plug and pigtail I decided to go with, standard something. Motorcraft makes one, but I couldn't get one in a reasonable amount of time. And I was able to get this overnight from O'Reilly. Of course, none of the wires appear to be marked, so I took a picture of the old plug before I took it apart, and I'll be going by that picture to wire it in properly. And I got some splices and tools here, so we'll see how it goes. Well, I got the new plug spliced in and hooked up, and thus far everything works. Now the reason I've got 3 of these left over is because this is a 4.2 liter XL 5-speed truck, and this plug fits all of these Fords this year model regardless of engine. You've either got usually you've either got a 7-wire or a 10-wire. So I'm just gonna tuck these out of the way for now till I determine I've got it wired up correct. I believe I do, because I've already tested it and everything pretty well worked. but I haven't tested windshield wiper and that sort of thing. All right, there's the right turn signal, left turn signal. I got flashers. I can flash the headlights. Windshield wipers. They're squirting, they're wiping. I'm going to call that fixed. Some quick information on what you'll want to know if you have to change your multifunction switch or replace the plug like I did. What needs to come out to get to it is this top cover. Next, unscrew your tilt steering knob. It comes out. Unscrew 3 screws. This bottom piece comes out. And then take your ignition tumbler out. There's a pin in the bottom you push up while the key's in the on position and it slides out. Then you can remove this top piece, and the 2 bolts that hold your multifunction switch are on the side of the column. It's a pretty easy little repair, so there's that information for you. That's pretty much it. I tested everything, and let's see how many miles this old girl got on her. 131. That's not bad for being 20 years old. I don't see why I can't get another 10 years out of it. This is really the first electrical problem I've had. I bought this truck new, and this is the first electrical problem I've had out of it. I have heard of other people having interior electrical problems out of the Gen 10, and this is my first one, but I've already got another one. It is the instrument cluster. Sometimes when I turn the key on, the gauges flitter. It won't start, won't activate the fuel pump relay. I have to thump that cover, it makes connection, then everything works great. So eventually I'm not going to be able to thump that thing hard enough anymore to make it work, so I'm probably going to have to take that out, send it off to get rebuilt. The process I think takes about 3 weeks, and I just haven't been to where I can go without the truck for 3 weeks. Because I'm working on my other trucks, and I've sold a couple of trucks, and so this right now has been my daily driver, but she's been a good one. Overall, pretty pleased with this truck. Anyway, hope this helps. See you in the next one.